Mama, I wish I had the answer. There were so many variables, and he had been through so much.
No. See, you didn't say that before. You said he was going to be fine.
Felicia, we know that he did the best he could.
And I failed. No, I failed Sean. I failed all of you. I am so sorry.
I just don't understand.
But we know that you did all that you could, son.
No!
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Would you like me to take you down to recovery?
I don't understand.
Thank you. Come on, honey. Come on, let's go look in on Sean.
Des? Do you want to be alone?
No.
Here, I stole these from the nurse's station.
I don't get how this could happen. Greg is the best. He's perfect.
Maybe it didn't have anything to do with Greg. I mean, Sean was shot.
But he was okay. You saw him. He was talking and smiling. Greg said he could fix him. All Sean had to do is trust him and he would be okay.
So who was it, John? Who blew your operation?
Well, you going to the mayor didn't help.
I can't believe that you did that.
How was I supposed to know he was a crook?
Well, you might have tried checking his record.
Or talk to John.
Yes, John. I've received more help from a tree stump.
I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have said anything to my dad, but he just wouldn't leave it alone.
Well, he was selling drugs. What was I supposed to do? Look
You were
the other way?
supposed to trust me. Instead, you almost got us all killed.
Okay. It was an impossible situation, and right or wrong, everyone was just acting to protect their children. So let's just take a minute, stop blaming each other, and be grateful that everyone is alive. Cole is safe, Star and the baby are safe. And I, for one, am overjoyed. She's right.
For once. We all should be grateful that no one was hurt any more than they were.
Nora just called. She's at the hospital. There's a problem with Sean. They had to take him back into surgery. And now he's in a coma. He may not come out of it.
He promised me that he had it under control. That all he had to do was pull out the fragment, and Sean would be fine.
If Sean hadn't gone into cardiac arrest, I mean...
You're blaming this on Sean?
No. I'm blaming it on the thug who shot him. I'm just trying to say that Greg was doing what he had to do. He didn't have a choice. I mean, he couldn't leave that piece of bullet where it was. That could have killed Sean. Or even worse.
Worse?
Could have paralyzed him. He had to take the risk. Sometimes things happen you just can't control.
But this? I can't talk to him. Can't tell him how sorry I am.
Sorry for what?
I keep going over it and over it. I pulled the fragment out. All his vitals were good. We ran a scan. I spotted the piece that had broken off and found it in the wall of the vessel. And then I was trying to do as little damage as possible to make sure that I'd gotten everything out. And Vivian warned me.
Vivian?
She was observing. She was saying, "You're going in too deep."
But if it was the only way,
You couldn't have anticipated anything.
It's my job to anticipate, to avoid complications.
But if you had no other choice...
There are always choices. Vivian told me to stop, to close him up, to only go back in there if you have to.
If you left that fragment in, it would have killed him.
And now, my brother's in a coma. And knowing Sean, he'd rather be dead.